I'm Daryl Ponton. Thanks for joining me today. First thing I want to say is thanks to everyone that watches my videos and subscribe to me, and I appreciate it very much. Today I'm going to be tilling up the garden again. Got probably 2 or 3 weeks before I can plant, and I'm going to turn this ground again. It's about 28 feet, 26 feet, something like that. It's a little bit bigger this year than it was last year. I put all the wood chips a couple weeks back, put some straw on top of it. I chopped it all up with the lawnmower, run over it a few times, because if you don't, it gets all caught up in the tiller. With planting season in just a few short weeks, I got to finish up on preparing the ground and do the final touch-ups before I plant the seedlings. This weekend or sometime next week, I'm going to go up to Menards and see if I can find some Betty plants to put in here. Last year I had to go to Lowe's because I got there a little bit too late at Menards. They were all sold out. Lowe's was a little more expensive, but they still have good bedding plants. With all the horse fence and lawnmowers to work on, it's getting harder and harder to get the time to do the work on the garden. Now that I got the wheels turning on the garden project, I gotta find time on my busy schedule to get some bedding plants. Some seeds inside a couple weeks ago that I started. They're growing all right, but I don't think they're gonna be big enough by the time planting season comes. That's just kind of backup. Some of them didn't come up because they were last year's seeds, but I didn't want to waste them, so I think they're Brussels sprouts or broccoli or something. Last year I put onions and potatoes in the garden, mostly onions. But this year I think I'm going to try something different. The potatoes, I tried the brown ones and the red ones. And the brown ones didn't work out so good. So I think I'm going to just stick with the ground gives me the most. So I'm going to just probably put the red ones. And the onions, the yellow ones were the best. The other ones grew, but they didn't hardly get very big. So I'm not going to mess around with something that's not going to give me a good yield. I know some of the other crop is better, but there's no sense of putting it in the ground if you ain't going to get much at the end of the year. Now that I'm finished up on this gardening project, I can sit back and relax and tip one back.